After his captors marched him into Vietnam's infamous Hanoi Hilton, Bill Robinson recalls a fellow prisoner of war relaying this warning: be prepared to die for your country.
When I said, you know, I went through all this and now it's time to die, I said, it doesn't look good at this point.
And Robinson braved mental torture.
You know, they put you in a hole in the ground for a week. I was very fortunate then that I only spent about 6 months in solitary confinement, so where some guys spend as much as 5 and 6 years.
He also endured physical pain.
You know, they would tie your elbows together and your wrists together, and then put you on sitting down, and then pull your hands back over the top of your head and tie your feet to your ankles.
Captured at age 22, Robinson spent the bulk of his 20s locked behind these walls. After just 1 year behind bars, he lost close to 90 pounds. And all told, he survived 7.5 years in captivity.
I look at my prison stay as a 3-day stay. Yesterday I was shot down, today's the day, and tomorrow I'm going to the house. Comfort in itself, knowing that I wasn't going down the road alone. I'm going down a road that others have been down, and they too had returned with honor, and essentially that was our goal from day one.
Robinson and his fellow POWs, including now U.S. Senator John McCain, stayed alive and sane in part by challenging each other to push-up contests, pickup games, and through humor. A fellow POW scribbled this cartoon on toilet paper and gave it to Robinson for Christmas.
I knew that if I wasn't physically strong or mentally able, I wouldn't be any good to anybody.
Robinson is matter-of-fact about his stay at the Hanoi Hilton, but his emotions gather in talking about the 1972 bombing campaign Robinson credits with helping win his release.
When we dropped more bombs in 11 days than has ever been dropped in the history of mankind, and the whole purpose was to bring us home. Over 40 airmen gave their lives, then I could be sitting here today, knowing the war was over, but they wanted to bring us home, and they did.
Robinson's image is forever captured on an enemy stamp. It symbolized the American shot down during the war and was seen across North Vietnam. But the young airman returned stateside to a family that didn't even know if he was alive for 3.5 years. Robinson's grandmother wore his name on her wrist for much of that time. What was that moment like for you?
Oh, it's incredible. You know, is that my grandmother was kind of simple, you know, and she came all the way to Washington, D.C. just to pin my gold bars on.
And in the decades since his return, Robinson says despite his struggles, both physical and mental, he remains grateful to be alive.
I never get up counting my misfortunes. I get up counting my blessings, you know, and every day is Christmas to me.